We are.
Hey, good evening. It's D&D night here on Power Word Casual. We took a week off from this game last week, but we're back this week. And I am sure that everything will go fine. Everyone roll for initiative. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Wait, yeah, hold on.
That sounds accurate.
Doing the thing.
What even were we doing?
I got a 29.
That's pretty good. See,
I'm lying.
I was just
made the
joking,
number up.
but you can, yeah, all right. You can use up all your good rolls now, or you can wait. But yes, I am Ark. These are my friends, and we're playing through some kind of adventure in Chult that started as Tomb of Annihilation and has become who knows what, because that's what happens when I run games. But yeah, welcome to it. With me tonight, we have Ian as Jeff.
It's me. I'm Jeff.
He's got a raven cloak and there's no sleeves.
That's all you need, baby.
We've got Brian here as Clyde.
Can I keep my initiative roll for later? 26.
Sure.
No, what? Hold on.
Internet.
Just disagree. Hold on. I gotta get the disagree button.
We just pre-rolling everything.
No.
Like you got like an insight in there too. Like
Oh, disagrees 5,000 points. Never mind. You can have it.
Yes.
Tom here as Naoma.
Huh? Sorry. What are we doing?
Introductions.
Playing D&D.
checks out.
That's right. Yeah. That's me.
And Sean here as Thranton.
That's true. I am here as Thranton.
Doing business as
Yep.
Thranton.
I've got an LLC and everything.
That's important. That's important. You gotta do that.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, the stream has a lot. See when I'm watching the stream here, it has a lot more lag than it used to. Ian's got us going out at a higher resolution, so you can see our mugs better, I guess.
Oh, look at us.
This.
Do you want more of this?
I mean, can you just make
No,
the resolution better on Ian? 'Cause
Unsubscribe.
that's where our sex appeal is. So
Well,
we just
I mean-
need the resolution better there.
This is something that I was keeping a little bit quiet, but because the stream runs from my computer, I do automatically always look the best. Because my camera's the direct input, not going through like it's picking up
You
through Zoom.
Do look
but
real good.
perks of being
Very
the
sharp.
producer. Just saying.
Just selfish.
I bet that's why.
All right. So yes, last time we played this game, we had some things happen. Clyde attempted to do a little bit of a heist and figure out what's up with that there's stone up in the tower that you're after.
I would never do that.
The
But
priest.
Clyde would.
Yes. Did I say your name wrong? I'm sorry. I'm so tired. Okay.
No, you didn't.
Clyde.
No, you did it
okay.
right.
Okay.
His
Brian
joke
would.
was that Brian wouldn't, but Clyde would.
I get it now. Thank you. All right. So yes, correct. That's probably true. The priest caught you because she's very perceptive and ended up giving to you a sword from your village. And what you've learned is that there is a gravesite outside of town with someone buried there who might be from Clyde's hometown. And then he found a devastation orb. The end.
Well,
Is that what it is?
I mean,
But yes. While you were, you were packing up with Warmth of the Hearth, one of your new friends here in the Tabaxi village, and we were gonna go set out to find this grave. And then her children came up with a weird chest that Jeff now has.
and Jeff is keeping.
Anyone else got anything to add to the recap?
I believe I had left a bag, not a bag, but a couple toys at the base of the house
You
for
sure did.
that family.
Yes. Now they have money and toys.
That's all I got.
Okay. Very good.
You did it.
All right. So picking up where we left off. Warmth of the Hearth is strapping some saddlebags to a I forget what they're called, a triceratops. She has two triceratops. One of them is peanut butter brownie, and the other is a larger, older dinosaur.
By
She says,
stealth.
Yeah. Sorry. What is happening again? Oh my god.
We're going to
playing
a grave.
D&D.
We're playing D&D. We are splitting the party.
Yes,
Do I remember
you
that
roll the
correctly?
dice to see how much you split the party. That's how you play D&D.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, but okay, you all wanted to check out this grave where this elf is buried, and Warmth of the Hearth knows where it is.
Okay. I thought Clyde and I were going to that, and Thranton and Jeff were going to this other thing.
I feel like Thranton and I were going to be doing something else, but I don't remember what it was. To be
We gotta
fair,
go back and watch the stream.
like I don't
Mine-
remember
mine-
if we were even just gonna just chill in the village and not do much. I don't remember.
My notes have it as you two were going to go to where the blue orb was buried.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, you were gonna ask the kids where they found that thing.
Right.
Yeah, and they
Right, the
said
kids had
over
some
by
stuff.
the
That's
other
right.
tower.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's right. Okay. So yeah, we are splitting the party. That is accurate.
What
That
could
must be why
possibly
there's
go
two
wrong?
dinos.
All right, great. Okay, so yeah, Warmth of the Hearth is offered to lead anyone wanting to see the grave to that particular site.
Yeah,
Brave.
appreciate the offer. I'll climb up on peanut butter brownie and just like sit side saddle and be like, all right, let's go.
And I'll sit cross-legged.
All right. Okay. You set off into the woods.
You did it.
All
The
right.
end. The sun
Thanks for
sets,
tuning in.
And, oh gosh. Okay, I'm so hurt. I'm so sorry. It's the holiday season. All I want to do is sleep and play
You're okay.
D&D.
Don't worry
It's
about
hard
it.
to do both at the same time.
Stop apologizing.
great.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If you apologize one more time.
I'm gonna make you really sorry.
Oh no. I take it back.
All right. So my other two troublemakers, who are hanging out with the other troublemakers, you see that the three Tabaxi kids are they're running around. They're kind of playing pogs with their coins. Every once in a while, they'll sit down and like make a weird game out of them. And
Oh, right, because we bought the orb from them.
correct. Yep. Thranton graciously purchased the big dangerous weapon from them. So they're running around. They seem to have forgotten that you want to see where they found it, so they're off doing their own thing.
All right, so I'll go over and gently remind them and be like, all right, you guys ready to go?
Oh yes. Let's go.
How far is this place going to be?
It's a few miles through the forest.
Okay.
Amber jumps up on the bigger, older Triceratops and kind of beckons for you to join.
I'll start to, but then I'll say, am I gonna? I'm a big guy. Am I gonna hurt this thing?
No, he's a sturdy boy. He claps the dinosaur on the shoulder, and the dinosaur just kind of like seems to nod.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'll hop on as well and get ready to roll.
Okay.
Are we letting the kids drive the dino, or I mean, they probably know better than we do. So
I suppose that's a good point.
I'll
Yeah.
still stay close to the reins to just in case something goes buck wild. I can be ready to try and stop it.
What's the legal dino driving age in Chult?
It's like farm rules out here. Just
Yeah, we're out in the boonies. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, there's no law out here. The kids can operate the machinery.
Wild jungle west.
All right. Yeah, we proceed.
Yep. Yes, and traveling through the woods, as you've noted before, on a dinosaur, especially a Triceratops, it makes life a lot easier. Both groups are able to move through the woods without issue. All right, let's see. Who do I start with? Clyde and Naoma.
You win. Get wrecked,
you win.
nerds.
You win. You got there first. But yes,
Been a closer ride.
But yeah, you trek about. It seems like you've been traveling a couple of miles, maybe. And the dinosaur just thunders through the underbrush. You see for a moment there's a goblin merchant. It looks like just a goblin with a big backpack and a bunch of wares goes to like cross the path of the dinosaur and then goes whoa and moves out of the way. The dinosaur doesn't seem to notice.
Sorry.
And yeah, peanut butter brownie keeps on keeping on under the instruction of warmth of the hearth. Eventually you arrive at a cleared area, and you see a stack of rocks in the clearing, and warmth of the hearth takes her sword up and points to it and says, that's where he lays.
I'll turn to look at Clyde. Like, well, let's go check it out. And then slide off the side of the dinosaur.
I check it out.
It's checked out.
Sweet. Like a library book.
Yeah.
Like I don't. You just open it up, pull the guy out. All right, let's go.
Yeah, as we're walking up, I'm just going to be kind of looking around, taking in the surroundings. Is there anything that looks, I mean, outside of the grave, anything that looks out of place around here? Or is it all just jungle?
It is all jungle, because, yeah, you're in the jungle. Roll me a perception check.
That is a 14.
As you're looking around, one of your toes catches something on the ground, and you look down, and it looks like it's a human femur.
I'll pick it up and just kind of like.
It's old and blanched, and it's been here for a long time. Or it's been an exposed femur for a long time. Who knows if it's been here for a long time?
Okay. After looking at it, I'm just gonna do a. Where does it go? I want to do the detect undead thing. Eyes of the Grave.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use Eyes of the Grave. I know the location of any undead within 60 feet of me that isn't behind total cover and isn't protected from divination magic.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You put that supernatural ping out, and you do not detect anything within that radius.
That's good. I'll turn to Clyde and be like, "There's no one dead around here. Don't have to be too worried." And I'll put the femur back down on the ground where it was.
Okay.
There's no one dead around here at the grave site.
Undead.
Oh.
Just
That
regular
makes more
dead.
sense.
Just regular
Regular
dead.
kind.
Yeah.
Classic dead.
Thanks. I guess I'll go and inspect the grave area. Like
Inspect undead.
yeah. Or
Inspect dead.
I don't know. Could I do like a survival check or something on
What are you looking to find out?
any other clues to the identity or means in which, I mean, probably not much up here on the surface, but like the way he died or anything like that. Are there any clues?
I would say so. The state of the grave is that it's a pretty well dug grave into the ground. You can see a mound of soil up over, and the pile of rocks kind of acting as a headstone. So it's hard to tell the circumstances of the death because the dead is underground.
That's what I figured. So then I'll ask my friendo here. Hey, friendo. Do you sense, or can you commune with this dead guy at all, or speak with his bones or spirit or something like you do?
I can try, but we will have to dig him up. I have to be
That
able
might be awkward
to see the body.
Okay.
I can try it through the dirt, but it usually doesn't work.
Okay. Well, do we have to touch the body, or can we just like lift the dirt off of the body?
That's a good question. Oh, actually, it's range 10 feet. I might be able to do it through the dirt, but I don't know if we'd be able to hear it.
Well, are there any shovels nearby while Naoma's deciding?
You don't see any.
I don't have anything in my inventory. I don't think that would be very.
As you're rifling
Shoveling.
around through your bag, Warmth of the Hearth slides down off the dinosaur and says, what are you looking for?
I was hoping to commune with the dead here, but we need shovels to do that.
All right. She goes to the saddlebags on the dinosaur and kind of rummages around. They're pretty big, like duffel bag size situations, and brings out a spade-shaped shovel and hands it to you and says, "Do what you must."
Thank you.
You're welcome. And she kind of takes her leave at this point. She just goes to the other side of the dinosaur and just kind of looks out. She looks like she's just kind of standing watch.
Start digging, I guess. Here we go. We do it.
Yep.
Is there a digging check?
No,
If there
no,
is, I
I
will
am,
give you guidance.
I am confident enough in your ability to dig a hole that I will not attach a skill check to this.
Excellent.
I will not gamify digging a hole. Not tonight. Maybe not. Maybe another time.
I love it. Thank you. The quality of life has just gone through the roof right now. Sweet.
So yes, I assume you dig into the ground.
Yes.
And
How long does it take us?
what's the nature of your digging? Tell me about your technique.
Trying to get big scoops.
Okay.
It's perfect form. Should I roll for this?
No, it's fine. All
Are
right.
you trying to dig up the whole body, or are you just trying to get like visual on it?
Just trying to get visual on it.
Okay.
So,
right,
I mean, the first few feet, I'm just trying to like get as much dirt off as possible until we seem to approach what might be the body, so we don't like mess up the remains.
Okay, so yeah, probably about 2 shovelfuls in, you realize that the big scoops technique is more than necessary. It looks like the soil here, though loose, is intertwined with a bunch of roots and stuff. And what you gather is that this body is not buried very deep.
Okay.
So yeah, eventually you are able to come to a place. You've got to get a little more archaeological about it as you go, and you're able to uncover a face that kind of zombie-like, in a little bit of a state of decay.
Okay.
Well, he's certainly seen better days.
Well, yeah, he's dead. Hell's wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm just trying to lighten the situation a little bit. All right, what?
My dead friend here.
What do you want me to ask him?
Because
we can
how
ask
he
him
died.
5 questions.
Do you recognize him like from? I'm not there. Never mind. I'm gonna stop.
Yeah. Does he look? Can I recognize this? This skull face.
We already know his name is Overath.
Yep. The questions I'd like to ask him would be, what were you doing outside the village? Did you survive the demon and devil attack? And how did you die? And what were you doing when you died? And do I look good in this outfit?
Okay, we'll have one more and we can extrapolate from that. Okay, so I'll sit down, spread out some bones around the burial pile on the ground, and sit down and begin to speak with the dead.
Okay.
We did it.
So as I start to play a soft little tune and the mouth starts to move, the first question I will answer, or the first question I will ask, is Overath, what were you doing outside of the village?
You hear in a very, very raspy, airy voice, looking for answers.
I don't hear this though, right?
I think you might. I think it's
Um,
I
literally
do?
talking.
Yeah, it is. It is speaking.
Holy shit. Answers for what? Ask him answers for what?
And answers for what? Overath.
Answers to what happened.
This is not helpful. What happened to what?
Oh boy. Answers to what happened. Do you want me to ask how he died or if he survived the attack?
Yeah, ask him. Yeah, ask him if he survived the attack of the devils.
Would you want it
Overath.
to be how he survived? Because he's clearly here.
Well, I mean,
You hear Threnton's voice carried on the wind.
like
Thaumaturgy.
Threnton and I on our.
We're on our
Triceratops.
way. Yeah, we're on our way. It just happens to be along the same path.
Yeah.
And I just sort of shout from the side of the road.
Yeah. How did you survive?
Yeah, I figure like Threnton and I just sitting on our Triceratops, just riding, and just be like, man, I wonder what they're gonna ask that dead guy. I know what I would.
All right. Overath, how did you survive the demon and devil attack on the village? Or the devil attack on the village, right?
Correct.
I ran away.
Hear from the
Okay.
distance, coward.
A single
Two.
tear falls down the zombie face.
We
So I
have
was
two
looking
more
for-
questions.
So ask him if he found any clues as to what happened here. Or what did you find out about what happened here? Or ask him what he found out to the village attack that got him to here.
I'm sorry, say that last one again.
Was it not clear?
Mm, I got the gist of it, but I just want to make sure that I understood it correctly. Because we only have
Okay.
two more questions here.
Okay. So what was it? What did I say?
That's what she's asking you.
That's what I'm asking you.
Oh. I asked them, what did you find about what happened that
Got it.
brought you here?
Okay.
Duh.
I'll turn back to Overath. What did you find about the village attack that brought you here?
An artifact.
An artifact.
Oh. What is the artifact?
Overath, do you know the name of the artifact?
I do not.
All right, that's 5 questions. So the spell ends.
Cast it again.
I can only cast it once every 10 days on a body.
Oh.
It seems to tire out the spirit or something. There's something that prevents me from doing it again.
Oh. Well then let the spirit rest. And I'll draw the sword that I was given from this guy, and I'll just like kind of like bow with it, and then put it back. I will continue your search, my friend.
There was kind of a tenseness about the body when Naomi was speaking to it. After you make this reverent gesture, the remains relax again and become limp.
Rest now, my friend.
Begins to sink down into the soil a little bit.
All right, now we should cover the body back up so that he can rest for eternity.
Agreed. And I will start picking up the remnants, and then I will actually leave a silver. Once I'm done that, as Clyde is covering up the body, I'll leave a silver thread with the instructions that I would traditionally leave over a grave.
All right.
And then after we rebury Overath, I'll turn to Naoma and I'll bow and I'll be like, "Thank you very much. I couldn't have done this without you."
I return the bow. I'm glad to be of service. Anytime I can do anything to help, especially in situations like these.
Once every 10 days.
Once every 10 days. Well, on the same person.
Oh, really?
Every 10 days.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can do multiple
You can
people.
bug others.
So if I die, you could ask me these questions?
Yes.
Oh.
If there were other graves around here right now, I could ask them as well.
I don't think I know them though.
Well, I don't think they're looking around. Are there any other graves around here?
I mean, you can ask the femur questions, but I don't know if it'd be very talkative.
Dear femur.
Give me answers.
Bro, I'm just a femur.
The leg bone's not
Lady.
connected to the head bone.
Yeah. Everyone comes back to the town, or Thranton and Jeff come back to the town, and I was just screaming at a femur.
I'm like dragging Naoma away.
I'll lean to Jeff and be like, "Yeah, that's pretty normal. That's pretty normal
Where
for
are the
her."
demons?
All right. So I guess we should probably go back to where did the others go?
I don't think the location was disclosed to you. The kids were very rambunctious and bouncy and ready to just drive a dinosaur off into the sunset.
Then I'll turn to the hearth and say, "Hey, can we track down the others and rejoin them?"
Yeah, sure. I'm good at finding my children.
And thank you for these shovels.
You're welcome.
We couldn't have done it without you.
as you everybody's an MVP out here at the gravesite.
When you're digging up bodies, everyone matters.
When you're digging up bodies, everybody's family.
That's a weird family code.
Olive Garden, not sponsored by, but
Could
you want that to be your slogan?
You know,
Olive
if you
Garden,
don't want it to be
Olive Garden, when you're here, you're talking to dead people.
Yeah. When you're here, you're already dead.
Oh.
That's it. That's what Olive Garden is, officially one of the planes of existence in this game.
like material plane, Avernus, elemental chaos, Olive Garden, the abyss.
Yeah, Olive Garden is just like mediocrity. It just manifests whatever mediocrity there is to add. Like there are bureaucrats, there are
You don't
see the truly religious. The truly religious know that it's the Olive Garden plane, but the peasants just call it breadsticks.
So is that what your little silver writing in the sky is, Naoma? You're trying to show them how to get to Olive Garden?
Yeah, it's directions to the closest Olive Garden.
Yeah.
And lo, there was a
Closers.
river of never-ending soup and fields of salad.
Breadsticks sticking out.
It's GPS coordinates. Like
Yeah.
it'll be another like 2,000 years until like people can actually like use this information. But
They're just waiting there. They're lined up.
like I got these numbers. I'm just a spirit. Satellites
They
don't
say-
exist yet.
They say that there'll be unlimited breadsticks and soup and maybe salad.
If only I can figure out what these numbers mean.
Thank
Actually,
the
no, they're
silver
IP
spaghetti.
addresses. There we go. 190.168. 69. Nice.
Nice.
That's it. That's the Olive Garden's IP address. Okay. So anyway,
0.69. We cracked the code.
we did it. We're hackers here on D&D. Okay. So as you go to bury the body again, can you get me an investigation check?
Absolutely.
We have to hide the body.
We gotta get rid of the body.
Nat 1. Total of 5.
Naoma, if you're looking at the dirt, you can make this check too.
Yeah, sure. 9.
Okay.
You
Naoma,
don't
you
like-
notice there are pieces of paper in the dirt that you're piling into the hole.
I'm not. I'm just gonna like reach down as Clyde is shoveling dirt in and just like keep trying to pick it up and be like, "Cat, hold on, there's paper here,"
What are you doing?
and like try to pick them up out of the dirt.
Okay. All right, and
Shake
You-
them off.
you have 3 sheets of paper. They look like they were torn out of a book, and they have words in Elvish on them, which you can probably read.
I can.
Okay. The thing that is immediately apparent to you, what you see is a drawing of like it looks like a stick or something, with skulls on it, and next to it there's an annotation that says, "Where does this come from?" Question mark. You also see, it looks like the book's been damaged, and there's a lot of water damage and blurred ink. But on another one of the pages, you see a note that says, "Fangbridge merchants say try Chult." And on yet another, you see the phrase, "One does not find Omu, so Omu finds you."
Is there a picture of Boromir?
One does
I
not
like this.
simply
Not
walk
simply.
into Omu.
What was that second one?
Fangbridge merchants say to try Chult.
Fangbridge merchants say to try Chult. Do I recognize the name, like Fangbridge?
You would remember that is where Maleficus was from.
Got it. Okay.
Like originally from?
Yeah,
Okay, so yeah, that'd be my town there too.
right. And that's back on the continent that you all originally came from.
Yeah.
Where El Terrell was.
Do I recognize the drawing? The stick with skulls on it?
The drawing looks like it's a little rushed, but like yeah, the symbolism isn't lost on you. Like you know what this is.
It's
It's like what you have, but it's not empty.
like what I have. Wait, it's a stick with skull.
It's you when you look at it closer, you realize that like okay, what he's getting at, this is a leather strap.
Oh, got it. Okay. Yep. Interesting. Clyde, do Does this writing look familiar to you? Do you know what any of this means? And I'll show
Does it say
Clyde the
again?
3 pieces. Well,
So
this
this-
one, oh yeah. Let's see. Well, this one says like it has a picture of a strap with some skulls on it, and then the second one here is Fangbridge merchants say to try Chult, which I think is where Thranton and Maleficus were from. But I don't know.
Bangbridge?
Is that related to your village at all?
No.
Okay. And then there's this last one that is one does not find Omu, Omu finds you. Is that a saying from your village? They were buried with him, so I'm just
No. My village is nowhere near Omu.
What you do notice though is that this is the handwriting of you did know this elf in life. He was a blacksmith in your village, and
Okay.
so his handwriting is familiar. So you know that this is a match to the person that is buried here.
Okay. So clearly these clues led him here. Let's hold on to them.
yeah, of course. I'm not gonna get rid of these, and I will put it in. I'll put them in my bag and just hold on to them.
Thank you.
As we get on the as we get headed out, assuming that there's nothing else to do that we find around here, I'm just going to be looking at the drawing of the strap with the skulls on it, or the stick with the skulls on it. And how many skulls are there on it?
You can see 3, but the page is torn, so it looks like that this drawing is torn in half.
Okay.
Wait, someone showed me a bag that had skulls on it.
You have it on you.
I'm wearing this.
But
I'm wearing this bag.
Wait, what?
I have this bag. And I'll pull it out the strap thing.
Where did you get that?
The priestess gave it to me.
I will rummage through my bag, which would now be to where mine is, which is now stored with my old clothes, and pull it out. And I pull out like an empty strap that is the same thing, but doesn't have any skulls on it.
Okay.
That's for my village.
This is your village?
Yes.
Uh,
I think we need to talk to the priestess.
okay. Let's go to the priestess. Dear Hearth, can we go to the priestess now?
Dearest Hearth, she says, "Yeah, come aboard." And you
I
go
mount
clomp
up.
clomp through the brush. Stomp stomp. All right. Okay, so your destination is, so you were going to rendezvous with the rest of the party, but are you just going straight to town now?
Yeah, now we've got questions for the elder.
All right. You move through the woods, very uneventful. You make it back to the village gate. Tabaxi does kind of a welcome in kind of gesture, and you are back in the tiny village. You see that Thranton and Jeff are still gone. And Tabaxi you've seen around but haven't met before, comes to meet you and says, "Oh, hey, there's a note for you back at your cabin if you want to go and check that out. I was told to relay this message to you."
Did you see who put it there?
I did not.
All right.
You have
And then-
one unread voicemail.
Dang, I forgot my password.
All right. Well, I guess we go to the cabin first. See what this note is. Yeah, we'll go to the cabin, grab the note.
Warmth of the Hearth escorts the dinosaur back to the stables and proceeds to give it some nice leaves to munch on. When you get back to your accommodation cabin, you see that Musharib is gone, and there is a note on the dining table with a small pouch of kind of weighing it down.
I will slide the slide the pouch off it and pick it up and just read it aloud to Clyde.
All it says is, "Thank you for taking me this far," in very dwarf-like handwriting.
Wait. I think Musharib left.
Weird. Let's go talk to the elder.
Yeah, we'll deal with this later.
They almost
with the
no good,
group.
very bad day. The pouch, as you move it, is very obviously full of coin. Like you know that's
Oh, okay.
you
I
know
will
a bag of
grab-
coins when you handle it.
I will grab the pouch and just stick it in with the rest of my stuff and count it later.
All right. Okay, and with that, we're gonna head over to the tower, talk to the priest.
Yeah, she's there.
Okay, let's take a quick break first. I'll get back to that.
What?
All right.
I have to pee.
What?
Don't tell the stream. It's unprofessional.
Okay, yeah. They would hate to know that.
We'll
They
keep it
can't
quiet.
know. Thank you.
Mm. Cool.
Okay.
All right, cool. I'll be right back. Hello. And welcome back to D&D. I definitely did not pee during the break.
I did.
Thank you. Glad everyone just kind of I'm Spartacus to this, so I'd feel better.
Mhm.
This is love.
I mean,
This is a good
In its
table.
purest form.
That's how you know we're real friends.
I did also pee.
Oh,
I don't know if
No,
I don't know if I understood the
I
assignment,
peed.
but
how could you?
Yes. Bathrooms were used on this break.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah.
We did
Back
it.
to the D&D.
They have
Thornton
no
and
idea.
Jeff. Thornton and Jeff, you are taken on a wild ride through the jungle.
I imagine as the kids are driving way too fast, I'm gonna love every second of it, but I'm gonna keep going like, whoa, slow it down, kids. Let's be responsible.
That just makes them, yeah.
Cool it.
That just makes them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say it entices them to go faster. I'm sure.
Yes, that's precisely what it does. Yeah, they.
I'll pretend I'm scared and be like, oh no.
They urge the dinosaur to go faster and be more erratic. You travel for an amount of time, probably about an hour or so, until you arrive at an area of the forest that has some stone structures protruding up through the underbrush. And the kids all kind of like argue amongst themselves. They're like, it's there. No, it's over here. No, it was over there. The dinosaur comes to a sudden stop. Everyone make me a dex check. As these kids haul on the reins unnecessarily.
They haul on the reins so hard that Clyde and I both have to make dex checks.
Yes. Yeah, precisely. You feel it.
Am I doing dex check or am I able to hold on and try and grip my way on with my strength?
You could do dex or I would take an athletics.
Athletics it is.
All right.
Dex is negative. 14.
Okay. Jeff, how do you do?
I got a 16 on the dex.
Neither of you get thrown from the dinosaur. You're both able to hang on and stay put. The kids don't even notice. They just kind of slide off the side of this thing and start to sniff around the bush here to see if they can find the spot where they got the treasure.
So was it was here that you found this, or where exactly, specifically, did you find this?
I'll pull out my money pouch and I'll be like, I'm going to give 5 gold pieces to the first person who can show me where this came from.
Their eyes all light up. And they start to scurry around with more urgency.
They'd better not be going in 3 different directions. This is a scam.
They are absolutely going in 3 different directions.
Scam.
Stout seems very convinced that it's over here. Wit seems quite convinced that it's 10 feet away from that. And Amber is just off in the distance somewhere going, no, it's here.
Which one do you think is more? I'll just look at Thran. Like, which one do you think is?
Oh, have they all pointed at a spot and asserted that that's the spot?
They're all standing like at different locations.
Right, but they're not saying, yes. Oh, I think it's over here. They're saying, no, this is the spot.
Yep. Yeah, they're all pretty sure of themselves.
So I'm carrying this orb thing, right?
I am.
You are. Okay. Yep. So let's start with Stout and see if there's a hole there that looks like it would fit this orb, and it looks like it's been recently dug up.
Okay. Right. Under Stout's little paw foot, there is a you see a slab of stone. That does look like it's been disturbed recently.
I'll just go over and I'll like pick it up and look underneath. With him still standing on it. I'm just gonna like
He doesn't move, he just kind of keeps his balance on it, kind of surfs on it. And underneath this stone you find a bunch of earth and worms.
Yes.
Earthworms.
And worms of the earth, yes.
And a guy named Jim.
So I'm gonna say to Stout, I'll be like, all right, hop off, buddy.
All right, she hops off.
I'm gonna take the stone and I'm gonna sort of like spike it into the ground standing up so we know to not come back here.
Okay.
All right. I'll look at Jeff and be like, where are we going? Which one next?
Oh, let's see. Wit. Let's check out Wit's spot.
Wit is jumping up and down excitedly, quite sure that this is the correct place.
And is it?
All right. Yeah, head over there. Is there another stone slab?
Yep.
Okay. Same thing. But I'm not gonna like lift it all the way over my head this time. I'll just sort of like pull it out from underneath Wit. Not really with any concern for how Wit does.
Okay. Yep. Wit's able to keep her balance on the stone anyway. It's fine. Roll me a d20.
D20. How about a 2?
Makes it easy.
That's what I aim for.
You find 100 silver pieces. This one looks like it hasn't actually been disturbed before. And you find just a little, like, 1 stone by 1 stone inset that has just a bunch of silver in it.
Okay. Has Wit noticed this yet?
No.
Okay. Jeff, can you walk over to Amber? Where Amber is?
Yeah.
Okay. Go over where Amber is.
I will do so.
And so when Jeff gets there, I'll be like, all right, kids, there's some coins here for you. Have fun. And I'll chuck the stone off to the side a little bit. And then I'll go over to join Jeff, as I presume that these 3 just...
Yes, they all descend upon the coins. Amber has decided that the coins are worth more than being there for it. So he's out. Okay. They're all out.
Okay.
All right. And then
that Amber may have actually been right the whole time. So we'll see. We'll see.
And then we'll go and look at the spot where Amber was.
Okay. Roll me another d20.
Another d20. How about a 5?
Old.
Let's see. This one has a small, like, silver trinket statue in it of a funky little dude with like a bowling ball face and this tiny body. But
is it Mike Wazowski?
It's a Mike Wazowski statue. Yeah.
If it is, I'm melting it.
No, it's just a little statue of a little weird little dude. Kind of humanoid.
Yeah. I'll pluck it out of there.
Okay.
And then I'll do the same thing with the stone and stand it up. So, because none of these spots were good, but they are digging at the coins right now. So
yeah. So none of these looked like the little chest came out of them.
No. Do you want? Would you like to investigate the grounds?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, we can't. They seem to have gotten it wrong. So let's take a look around ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it does look like this is an old, overgrown ruin of some kind. The stones appear to be part of a structure.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just poke around, see if I can find it, like, the signs of 3 kids digging around through shit.
Okay.
Um,
Give me an investigation with advantage.
Ooh, lovely.
I'm also going to search around, but I'm going to try and sniff out any spots that have like what smells like fresh dirt or the earthy soil.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we've got either a 14 or a 14. So 14.
Consistent.
I got a
No, the other one was 11, but
I got a 24.
dang.
At
Okay.
advantage.
Thranton, your snoot leads you in a general direction. It is in yet another direction than where the kids were indicating. You've drawn a pretty wide radius at this point, but you find a spot where the dirt has definitely been disturbed.
Is it the
It's
same
there.
place that Jeff was led to?
It's a different spot yet. Like it's
A different spot. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So when
I'll
Jeff,
dig around at it.
yeah, okay. So when Jeff investigates, what you see are some of the stones are inscribed with something. Something's been carved into them.
Okay. What does it look like?
They are very, very worn, but you start to see what might be the remnants of some of the elemental symbols that you saw back in the day.
Okay. Well, all right. That makes me feel a little bit better that they're old and worn. Yet also worse at the same time. Okay. So with the looking at the stones and looking where Thranton is looking, have I found where the chest came out of, where the box came out of?
Do you approach Thranton? Do you come up to where he's at?
Yeah, I would say yeah. I see these stones and I'm like, okay, so these are elemental sigils, runes, whatever we want to call them. And like I can't read them if it's spelling something out, I can't read it, but I
It
know
isn't.
I know what they look like.
Okay. Yeah, there's some I guess there's some of it that seems like it's full words, but Thranton, the stone that he's found, and that does look like it was recently overturned. It has the symbol for fire on it.
Okay.
And the box also has that symbol on it.
Okay. Now, let's see. Just reading over a thing to see if I can. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Okay. And then, but yeah, and so the spot that Thranton found, this looks like where this was hidden. Okay, sweet. All right, and now now that we're looking around, I just want to do like a quick second sweep. Are there any more?
Yeah, now that you know what to look for, give me an investigation check again with advantage.
Ooh, 23.
Okay. All right. You search the area pretty thoroughly, and you find that there are some runes that look like they're just regular writing, but none of these like what you know to be the most powerful runes among them that these elemental worshipping folks would have gravitated towards.
Okay. But I don't find any more boxes.
No more boxes.
Okay. Good. Nice. This is actually the end. I'll look at Thran and say, all right. I can't find any more of these, which is actually the answer I wanted.
Of the boxes, right? Is it?
Yeah.
And I'll point at the symbol and be like, "Are we concerned? Like, are we looking at other symbols or just that one symbol?"
Well, the symbols, from what I recall, the symbols themselves aren't like. They're all elemental indicators. Like, I'll point at one. I'm like, this one's fire, this one's water, this one's earth, and that one over there is air. So they all kind of indicate that, and I think there's like a hierarchy because back home we had a little bit of an issue with 4 cults who were all worshiping the primordial princes of the various elements and wanted to bring one here to the material plane and either drown, quake, burn, or blow everything away.
Oh, and this is the Bernie one.
Well, that's where it gets funny. This is not actually the Bernie one. The box is the opposite of the orb inside. It's the containment vessel has the opposite runes to the element inside.
Gotcha.
So what we got here is a water orb.
So this is the drown orb. Are these orbs like inherently good and or evil?
No.
Like, do they have an alignment of some kind of their own, or
No,
it's just whatever the wielder has?
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like conceivably, if you put it to the right use, it could actually be of some benefit. But they are weapons. They are definitely
Gotcha.
weapons.
Just because I rarely use this skill anyways, I'm still going to use Divine Sense. I can detect good or evil. I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. Just in case there's anything weird in the area.
Okay. Nothing pings in your radius. Seems pretty quiet out here.
As Jeff is talking to me and going on about stuff, I'll just sort of close my eyes for a second, send out the ping. Don't get anything. I'll just open my eyes and keep moving. Never, don't even let him know that I was doing anything.
Okay. The kids are still rummaging through the silver pieces and kind of arguing amongst themselves how to evenly split them. And they're all really bad at math, so this is taking a while.
Okay, good.
They're both just they're all three of them are just like upper torsos are in the hole and their butts are sticking out, their tails are up in the air, and they're just rummaging through.
So I'll reach in and I'll go over them and I'll pull them all out and I'll pull out the it's in like a little chest, I imagine.
It's just freely
just
in
loose
there.
coin.
It's just been dumped in there. Yep.
Okay. I'll pull out all the loose coin and I'll set it down and I'll do a quick divide. You said there were 100 coins?
Yep.
Okay. I'll do a quick divide and I'll give each of them 33 of them and I'll take one and I'll toss it at Jeff.
33.33333.
Yeah.
I will take
So they each get 33 and then there's the one remainder that I'll toss over to Jeff.
Okay.
And I will take it.
All right.
And I will say, well, you're lucky we found these because you didn't tell us where the stuff was.
There's so much treasure here. We should hang out here.
How late in the day is it?
It is late afternoon.
Yeah, maybe we can come back tomorrow. And I'll just do like the dad voice. Oh yeah, we can absolutely do. Yeah, we'll do that. We got to go home and eat dinner. But after that, we'll come back.
We'll definitely
we'll come back
stop at
tomorrow.
McDonald's on the way home.
Yeah, we'll get some McDonald's. Yeah. You guys can buy your own. But yeah, so
McDonald's.
Jeff and I will both get a black coffee.
Oh no, that's rough.
And so I'll look at Jeff and be like, yeah. So you think we're good here? Do you want to dig around anymore, or you think we're all set?
I think we're pretty all set. I think as long as this stays under our control, we should be okay. I have no idea why this is here specifically, like this temple ruin thing. But it seems the one dangerous thing in it we've got. So
okay. I'll pull out the map that I have, and I'll just sort of make a note of where we are roughly in case we need to come back here, so we don't need the kids next time.
All right.
And then we can hop on the dino and head on back to the town.
All right. The kids drive the dinosaur with the same fanatic New York City driver style that they had brought you in with. But you do eventually make it back to the city gate, and the kids don't even they don't even stop the dinosaur to like acknowledge the guard at the station. They just fly past, and the Triceratops comes to an abrupt stop in the middle of town and give me another Dex or Athletics.
16 athletics.
27 athletics.
Okay. All right. Yeah, neither of you are thrown from the dinosaur.
I see Jeff get a really good grip, so I get a really good grip on Jeff.
Hey. Yep.
It's a good system.
Yeah.
Very good. The kids kind of use the momentum to jump off the dinosaur almost in unison, roll out, and then they kind of scatter throughout the village.
They got money to spend before the shop's closed. I get it.
Gotta buy some airheads, some Pez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta hit that penny candy store.
That's important.
All right. So I imagine that we would. Yeah, I'm gonna head over towards our cabin because that's the only place that I know that anybody might be. So I'll go over there. Did Naoma? Did you, when you folded the letter up? I know you took the coins. Did you take the letter?
Yeah, I probably would have stuck it in my pocket.
Okay. So we'll get to the cabin. Is there anybody there? Did we catch Naoma and Clyde before they left, or have they gone?
They've already left.
Okay.
There's nobody here, and Mushgreaves' gear's gone.
Yeah, I'll note that Musharib's stuff is gone. Be like, oh, he must be off in the shops or something. The only other place that I could think of to go would be the Elder, so I guess we'll head that way too.
Okay. All right. At this point, you do catch up with Naoma and Clyde as they make.
You've caught up with us.
Everyone's together.
You're back with the. What happened with the orb?
Nothing, which is great.
We didn't find any other problems, so
we found what I wanted to find, which was nothing.
Well, that's
Great.
good.
I'm glad
So-
we spent time doing it.
You will be, but I will need Naoma later. Whenever we get a minute, things are winding down. I am gonna need a little bit of identify or something on this later. We got time.
On one of your two balls.
Yes.
you have two now?
Well, I had one.
He's got the big red one,
Then I got.
and he's got a big blue one.
So wait, is the red one the one from the tower?
Yeah.
Naoma's
Just
gonna
one
cast
blue one?
Contemplate Orb.
Are they the same?
No. Well.
Are they similar? Like
Yeah,
similar
they-
size and all that?
Yeah, I know the devastation orb is like. Oh shit! Yeah, this thing's pretty big. Yeah,
Like 1 foot by 1 foot.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a basketball.
Yeah. So they're both pretty big. I have big balls.
So you've just got two big old hams hanging off your back.
Dude, that bag is swollen.
It's like
Okay.
two watermelons in a bag.
So I'll ask Clyde and Naoma how they did on their side. And I imagine they would fill us in.
Yeah, we found the remains. Clyde did know him.
I did.
Is that good or bad? I don't know the
mean,
dynamic of the village.
It's good that I knew him, but it's bad that he's dead.
Okay, gotcha. This is more,
Yeah.
if he was like the village jerk, then.
No, he was a blacksmith.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We didn't find much else out, but he has these. He did have a couple notes that we found, and that he was here for an artifact of some sort. One of the notes said something about the Fangbridge merchants said to try Chult. That's Fangbridge is where you and Maleficus were from, right, Thranton?
Yeah. What? The Fangbridge merchants.
And Thranton, you would remember that Bainbridge did have a pretty lively market back when it existed.
Oh yeah, it was a huge city. And I'll start trying to piece things together and be like, okay, so your town got destroyed and the guy left and went to Fangbridge. How long ago was your town destroyed, Clyde?
Like right before I met you all.
Huh. Okay. Did you
He
guys?
said he ran away.
Did your? Okay.
Yeah, and so yeah, it's weird. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. A lot of strange connections. Bayamar.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep thinking on this, but let's go talk to the elder and see what they have to say.
I'll
Knock, knock.
I'll knock on the door if there's a door, and if not, I will just walk in and announce that we're walking in. You are muted.
Before you do that, as you approach the door,
It attacks you.
it attacks you. It
Roll
falls on
initiative.
you, and there are teeth.
Oh no.
And yep. So anyway, yeah, you're dead. The door attacked you. No, what happens is Warmth of the Hearth actually appears out from the outskirts of the village, and says, "Hey, before you go talk to her, before you go talk to Fang of the Righteous, I've got something to tell you. Come with me."
Is she saying that to the whole party?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I have no reason to not
Yeah.
trust her, so I'll just. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
So
follow
she-
the group.
She walks you away from the tower and just out around the outskirts of the village, and after a moment says, "She won't let you take the stone."
Take what stone?
What makes you think we want to take the stone?
Wasn't that what you came here for?
Well,
What
we
stone?
We came here
A lot
for
of stones.
the stone's power. That doesn't necessarily mean we have to take it if there's another mean which we can either borrow it or harness it.
I don't think she's gonna share any of the stone's attributes. I'm worried that she's becoming corrupt by it.
Oh. That's not good.
Insight check.
What do you want to know?
Does when she says that she's worried the priestess is becoming corrupt, does it seem like she is like what am I looking for here?
You have ulterior motives.
Yeah, like ulterior motives, or is like trying to trick us into believing that she thinks that type of thing.
Okay.
It's 21.
So you can tell that she believes this herself, at least, and it's not something she's fabricated and she's trying to push on you.
Okay.
What makes you say she's corrupted? Or what makes you worry that?
The reason for our being and what our God tells us to do is to fight evil. We should be defending our neighbors. We should be defending the area around our town. We haven't been. It's been a very long time since we've come to the aid of our neighbors. The stone, ever since she started communing with the stone, it's driven her further and further into this sense of isolationism.
when did she start communing with the stone? I thought that's what she did. Isn't that where your god resides?
We had connections with Shagambi long before the stone came into the picture as part of that ritual. The stone has been here forever, but it wasn't always such a focus, I guess.
Interesting. I wonder. I'll turn to the group and be like, so we believe there's a fire elemental in that stone, correct?
Probably, yeah.
In the one that we have, yes.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Maybe.
unless it's some other kind of elemental, yeah, why? There's probably,
Yeah,
there's
they
probably
called
an
them-
elemental in it, so.
Yeah, they called them the Firestones, so I presume it's similar, but we don't know that. I do want to ask Warmth. Is this something that you're asking us to handle? Are you asking us to remove this corruption from her range?
I guess I don't know. I would support you if it came to that.
Would the others? Because I don't want. I'm okay with making one person mad in the short term to help them, but if they have an entire town turn against us,
I believe
I don't-
I'm in high enough regard that I can help mitigate whatever fallout there might be.
okay.
How? I mean, if she chooses violence, she chooses violence. Rather not do that, honestly. We'd rather that not come to pass.
She knows better than to do that. She is powerful in her own ways, but she knows her limits. She's old.
Do you think if we separated her from the stone for an extended period of time that she might go back to her old ways, more traditional form of worshiping Shigambi?
Yes. Yeah. I think that removing the stone is what to do. Please do not hurt our priest.
So, I do also have to ask, like, how much have you seen the stone? Have you been up close to it?
I can't say I have.
I think we could probably convince the priest, just one way or another, what we need to do. We've only handled one of these, and it sort of seemed to be holding the tower it was in together. Granted, that tower was in much worse shape than yours. It was mostly held together with, like, vines and pterosaur crap. So, it didn't have much going for it.
Yours
But-
is much nicer.
Yeah, so much nicer. It's in much better shape. I really like what you've done with the place. But we're 1-for-1 on destroying the tower these stones reside in.
I will ready a group to evacuate her should it come to that.
Oh, we'll definitely get her out. We're just concerned about what the repercussions are for your city long term. If
Yeah.
your place of worship is gone and the object of your worship, I know that you said that your faith is not tied to this item, but you've been tied to it for so long that it would be difficult. We'll do it.
As
Also,
far
potential destruction to the surrounding village.
Yeah.
as temples to Shigambi go, this one, though it's an ancient structure, it's a new place of worship for her. We can go back to our old temples and our old ways and protect everyone around us.
Okay.
Okay. I'll look amongst everybody and be like, well, sounds like we're taking this by not quite force, but we're doing
Necessary. Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Like
We're
at least like, grab her.
we'll restrain
hold
her.
her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're not going to hurt her.
Yeah.
I can try to put her to sleep for a minute, and we can carry her out to somewhere else.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. As much as I think as talking to her would be would be reasonable, I think maybe we do need to spring this on her.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to ask her about this. Maybe we can. I think that it's best to ask about the information that we need.
Yeah.
Not talk about the orb.
Yeah.
And then after we've gotten everything that we think we're going to get, go for it. Because if we just go for the orb now, we'll never get our questions answered.
I agree. I have a pretty important question to ask her, I think. I hope.
All right. I'll look at Warmth and say, anything else we should know? Anything else? Do you want this going down tonight?
Whatever your timeline is, I can accommodate.
I mean, no time like now. So, all right, cool. Let's go back in and let's head up there and talk to her and see what we got.
All right. I'll rally my comrades. She disappears off into the outskirts of the village.
All right. Let's talk to a person with no ulterior motives.
Hello, we do not want your rock.
Moving on.
Second order of business.
Give us your rock. I'll. Is there a door entry to the bottom of the tower, or is it just sort of open?
Yeah, an open archway. And as you walk into it, you see Fang of the Righteous at her, kind of hunched over her desk, making annotations in a large book.
Good evening, priestess. Well, give a short bow as she turns around.
She nods and says, hello.
I have a pressing question for you. I think, personal question, I guess. You gave my friend Clyde here a strap with skulls on it.
I did.
Clyde, do you still have that? Do you have that out? Or
I pull it out.
where did you acquire this?
We found this amongst the belongings of the elf that died in the woods.
Okay. Do you know anything about this strap?
I do not. I thought your friend might. They seem to be from the same place.
Unfortunately, that strap comes from my hometown, which is fairly distant from Clyde's. So I'm interesting. I don't have. That's all I've got. I was really hoping you had an answer for that, other than it was on him. You haven't heard of a Kanoe Kelly, have you?
I can't say I've heard that name.
I'll turn and look at the group and be like, anyone else have anything they need to ask?
Nah, I got nothing. Actually, nah, it can wait.
I had something for this.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else that we need to to discuss?
I am good.
All right. Well, thank you for your help and your information. We really appreciate it.
As Thranton is starting to say this, I'm going to just like step behind him and start to quietly cast sleep on her.
And I'll just keep blabbering as long as I can to like cover the noise of the spell being cast and it's been really great. Your town here has been really nice. I think that everything here has been fantastic. You guys put us up in a house. It was really cool. The kids, they're a little wild, but they're kids. And we found them some money, so they were able to dig up some money, and they've been running around town buying candy and stuff. They're having a great time. Have I rambled long enough yet?
She raises an eyebrow and tilts her head. It seems to be looking past you at whatever Naomi was doing.
So I'm going to cast it at 5th level just to make sure she goes to sleep.
Okay.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
So that's 15d8 of HP.
Okay.
Turns out she has 1,000 health. Uh-oh.
Just 1,000 health. She can't be put to sleep.
That's 64 hit points total. If she has more than that, she does not fall asleep.
65. Damn it.
She does indeed have more than that.
Does she really?
No.
She does. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Secret. Okay.
Oh.
She's the final boss. I've just realized.
She
She's
kind of
got so
shakes
much
her
health.
head and wags her finger at you, one clawed finger, and says, "Nuh-uh. Nope. Not yet.
Not yet? What do you mean not yet? What do you mean? I'm confused.
It's not time for me to sleep yet."
Sleep? Why would you be sleeping right now? That's such a weird thing to say.
She makes an expression that just kind of indicates that I know what you're doing.
I apologize for the deceit.
Shut up.
Okay.
What is it that you want from my village?
We want to help you.
Yeah. I'm gonna pipe in here. It's like I've had a theory. I said it could wait, and it waited for this exact moment, really. The children, Warmth of the Hearth's children, found an elemental weapon out in the jungle.
Fascinating.
They did. And I've got a weird feeling that it is remarkably similar to the gems at the top of these towers that are scattered throughout Chult.
How so?
Well, they have a very strong elemental magic about them. And in my personal experience, I call myself something of an expert on being lit on fire by fire elementals. It's generally not good for the civilian population of an area.
Okay.
And at that, I'm going to. I want to intimidate and say, and we really don't want to have to use this item to take the gem from here for safety. And at the end of the day, it'd be very good for you and your people to let us help you. And I'll gesture back to Naomi and be like, she's very powerful. I don't know if you figured this out, but she can do some wild things. and we really don't want to have to. We don't want to have to wave that around.
Roll that intimidation.
Okay.
Can I press the digitation? Some like spirits up around, like behind me, as he's
Sure.
doing this to give him advantage.
Yeah. Yep.
Advantage. 24.
Okay. Her brow knits a little bit as she thinks this over. She said, "You would destroy my village to take our treasure?"
No, we don't want to destroy the village. We don't want to hurt any of the villagers.
And it's also not a treasure.
This is strictly related to you at this point, because the villagers are terrified of you. They don't trust the direction you're bringing people anymore. I mean, Naoma can tell you more. Naoma was there. Naoma heard the whole thing.
The first I've heard of it.
The villagers believe that you're being corrupted by this stone.
Roll a persuasion.
I've seen it happen.
17.
She shakes her head and says, "No, no."
Well, regardless of what you believe, that is what they think. And Warmth of the Hearth, who has been incredibly generous to us as we've stayed here, is gathering the townsfolk right now to assist us with removing this object from your village.
Do you intend to kill me?
We mean
No. Yeah, we don't intend to. We don't want to even hurt you. We want to be able to help you. And we think that by removing this corruption, this negative influence from your life, you'll be able to come back from this negative place and return to who you once were.
Return to your previous places of worship, where Shigambi truly resides.
I know what's best for my people, and I think it's rather unusual that some outsiders would come and try to tell me what to do.
We're only here on behalf of your villagers who are too afraid to say this to you.
I'm going to lean over to Clyde and try to whisper, just, can you check and see if the villagers are gathered outside?
Okay. And I'll kind of scooch my way over towards the window and look out the window.
Yeah. Through the window, you can see that Warmth of the Hearth is. You can see her walk past. She's working on gathering her group.
So I'll look over to Naoma and just nod.
So,
where are we in relation to the orb? Like, are we on the bottom floor of this giant tower and it's like a couple 100 feet up?
Correct.
Okay. Then there's like a little spirally archway, like walkway that goes up to it.
Yep. Bill's spiral staircase.
Okay. I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna slowly take a step towards the towards the walkway and say, I know you don't realize it right now, but this is what's best for everybody.
Okay, roll for initiative.
Oh no.
She would.
Everybody who's next to me gets the +5. Don't forget that.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
well,
I'm
yeah.
closer to the window now.
Yeah, how far away from you is that take effect?
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay.
All right.
So, 10.
I rolled a 26 earlier. Cashing in that.
Okay,
I'm going to withdraw
all right.
that from the bank and hand that to you.
Okay, thank you, Clyde.
I have a 13.
I also have a 13 with Thornton's +5.
What's your dex mod?
Well, I rolled an 8, so it's my dex is +0.
Okay, mine's -1, so you'd go before me.
Okay. What was your roll again, Jeff?
10.
Okay, Clyde, you're first.
I kill her.
Great.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna rush up and start swinging with Overwrath. That's the name of my new one.
Okay. All right. Give me that damage roll. Or give me that, I'm sorry, give me that D20 roll. Give me the roll to hit.
All right. I have to roll to hit, don't I? It's gonna be a 16.
That's not gonna hit.
I missed.
All right. You swing at her and she just steps out of the way.
Okay. Following up with Billy in the left hand.
All right.
That'll be a 22.
That hits.
Oh, can this be my Dread Ambusher attack?
Sure.
All right, extra D8. So 8 plus a D8 will be 11.
All right.
Then I'll do a third swing with Overwrath again. That'll be a 25 to hit.
Hits.
That'll just be a 10 for damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing one more time with Billy. It's going to miss. There's a 14. And then I'm going to back up. How far was I before from her? From the window?
You were, you closed in from 30 feet away.
Oh, okay. I'm going to back up 5 feet.
Okay.
And that's me.
Okay. She staggers, having been thoroughly sorted, and hisses. And it is now Naoma's turn.
Clyde, what are you doing?
I'll say, good people don't hiss.
Yeah, that's weird.
I am thoroughly confused. Because she hasn't done anything. Clyde just ran up and attacked her.
That's what I do. I rolled the initiative and I went. I took the initiative.
I don't know why he did that. I don't know. We don't mean you any harm. And I'm just going to.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Cast. What do I do here? Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna use
you kill her.
Action to get a tail of the special tails that I get. I have to use a bonus action to get that since we're in combat, equal to my Bardic Inspiration die. That is the Tail of the Avenger. Oh, that's not ideal. Okay, and then I'm going to hold a Jesus. I don't even. I'm gonna. What's the defense action to impose
Dodge.
Dodge. I'm gonna take a dodge action because I do not know what's happening.
Okay. All right. Dodge action held. Thranton.
Okay. So she's been staggered a little bit because she got sliced like 6 times.
Yeah.
But Clyde has stepped back away from her.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to bonus action to Misty step directly behind her. And then I would like to do a grapple check. And since I am so much more enormous than this person, and she's very confused and staggered right now, I think I should have advantage on a grapple check. Because I just disappeared from her sight. She doesn't know where I am. And I'm just...
She has the power of the contemplative orb.
Yeah, she's contemplated the orb a lot. She's got a shrewdness about her. Like, she's kind of onto you. The moment that you disappear, she's like, yeah, okay, this is coming. So you don't get advantage, but you can still make the check.
Okay. So athletics check. 21.
Okay, and I forget, is that an opposed?
It is
thing?
opposed, yeah.
Okay.
She would be rolling her strength to try and get away, to not have me grapple on.
Okay.
Is it strength or dex, I thought?
The first one's strength,
She-
but then
First
She
one is
could
strength?
potentially, she could
Yeah.
do dex to get out if,
Yeah.
if she wanted to.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
she can be wiry and move, but mine is strength.
So yeah, she definitely sees it coming, tries to avoid it, and fights it with an impressive amount of strength. But you're able to grapple her.
Okay. So now that I've bonus actioned and I've actioned, is there anything else in this downstairs plaza, like the entry level here?
It's mostly just her desk and a fireplace.
Is there a chair at that desk?
Yes.
How far away is it?
10 feet.
Okay. I'm going to use my movement of 30, halved because she's fighting me, and I'm going to drag her over to her chair.
Okay.
And I'll yell over to Jeff. Jeff, you know what to do.
And with that, Jeff, do you know what to do? It's your turn.
You know, like there's a few things that I can do in this situation. Like I could cast the hut. I could cast the magic hut around us. That I could do. I could stab her. That's also a thing I could do.
Doesn't the hut take like 10 minutes?
It does, yeah. I couldn't,
I
but
let you pop it up once as a fun
yeah,
thing.
but like I could take the rest of this if I think that's what I need to do.
just yeah, I got this. And you
I'll
just kinda
wait.
start
I'll
moving
wait
your
it
hands.
out and just been like, all right, let's. We're gonna cast this. We're gonna make a hut. It'll be great.
Is he doing
Rand's just
the sleep
over there.
type thing?
Like combat's like over and done way before.
You're still just like
Jeff!
Hut.
Jeff!
Jeff.
Everyone's dying. Jeff!
Jeff!
I think
Jeff's just impervious in the hut he's been making for the past 10 minutes. There's fireballs flying everywhere. No, sorry. Okay.
I'm going to assume that what I need to do is go and get the stone.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna use my action and my movement and just start dashing up the stairs. Just taking my just as long as it's gonna take me.
As soon as I see him start to like move away towards the stairway, I'm like, I wanted a rope.
Yep, I'm going up the stairs.
The Jeff Thranton synergy is just chef's kiss.
It's so good.
Like sometimes we're just like right in there, just like two pieces of Velcro, just right locked together in perfect union. And then there's times like now.
Okay, you're running up the stairs.
I'm running up the stairs. Yep.
You get a quarter of the way up.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're taking your dash action. So
Yeah. Everything I got to close the distance to the roof.
okay, all right. Now it is the priest's turn. She has maintained an impressive amount of composure through this, despite getting hacked up a bunch. She's bleeding and roughed up pretty bad. She closes her eyes and puts her head down and just disappears. And
disappears from
This is
my
good
grip.
news.
yes, this is a Misty Step situation.
Wait a minute.
What are you doing?
Am I more than 60 feet away from her at this point?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
If you're going up, I don't know, maybe.
I don't know, because you've got over and up, and it depends on where I'm going to say you're at the far side of the tower, because I make the rules.
It's fine. Yeah.
I am the law.
So, do I see her casting Misty Step? Is that what I see process? Do I like hear any? Hold on, let me look at Misty Step. Misty Step. Verbal components. So she would have to say something unless she's got something tricky. Do I hear her casting Misty Step?
You do.
I hear her saying the same thing that I just did.
She's probably got a different word for it, to be fair.
Okay, fair. I sense her starting to cast something. I would like to counterspell it.
Oh!
See, this
Okay.
is that synergy I'm talking about.
Yes. Thank God Jeff's here. So Thranton can counterspell. Okay, yeah. Tell me more about counterspell, because it's not something I've run into much.
You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If it's casting a spell of third or lower, it fails and has no effect. If it's casting fourth or higher, there's a DC check involved. And Misty Step is level 2, unless there's some other shenanigans.
Yeah, she's not casting it at a higher level or anything, so yeah. You stop her. She disappears and she reappears again. And she looks a little bewildered. Kind of getting wrestled into the chair.
and I'll just be like, don't do that.
Okay. All right. She takes a moment to glare, and that's her turn. Clyde, you're back up.
Are we killing her? Are we not killing her?
No.
At no
we're
point
not
have we said
killing
we
her.
were killing her. Clyde, go help Jeff.
What's Jeff doing?
You see him running
Just running
upstairs.
upstairs.
All right, I will.
Feathered cloak in the wind.
Then I will cast Zephyr Strike. I'll swing from 5 feet away. I'll swing at the lady. No, I'll swing at Jeff. I'm going to swing at Jeff, and then I'm just going to run at Jeff.
Okay.
Because I have to miss an attack. I have to make an attack, and then that gives me my walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of the turn, whether I hit or miss.
Okay. So you got to roll to hit someone.
Yeah, Jeff.
Okay.
He's rolling to melee strike a man who's 60 feet away.
All right. Let's
Yep.
do this. I know
I have
we've done this
advantage.
before, but I forget how it works.
I have advantage on it. I'm going to swing with Overwrath.
do have advantage on this check.
Yeah.
How many
So-
letters are you gonna
Hit that
do?
nat 20.
Shit. I rolled a 28. Do I hit him with the air?
I don't know. Does he hit you, Jeff?
Well, I mean, if he was next to me, yes. But
Jeff has plus 1 AC per foot.
That's all? That's all you get for AC? And then I'm just gonna run.
that puts me at an 80. I mean, I can't ask for more.
Then I'm going to. My walking speed is now 65 feet. So I think I can just catch up to him.
So you just Naruto run up the wall.
Yep. Through the floor. Yeah. I just woof. And
Yeah.
I'm next to Jeff. Where are you going?
To get the stone.
Oh, okay. And then I'll keep, I'll keep running with him.
When he says to get the stone, I'll be like, that was exactly my plan.
All right,
Okay.
that's me.
All right, you found one hole, Jeff. Naoma, what are you up to?
I am still sitting there, kind of bewildered by the whole thing. I don't have a plan here. This wasn't what I expected to happen. I'm gonna approach her and just sort of stand in front of her and be like, "We really don't want to do this the hard way. And I'm sorry for my friend earlier attacking you with his swords."
Before she responds, I'll go, troop! And then
And then I will cast suggestion.
Okay.
And say, you will stand silently where you are until I say otherwise. And that is a wisdom 16 wisdom 16 saving throw.
Okay. She super passes that. And she just kind of shakes her head and goes, what are you getting at? You are confusing me. You've come into my house. You've assaulted me.
You come into my house.
You're telling me that that you don't want to do this? Then don't. Just leave.
only 1.5 of us have assaulted you.
She just shakes her head.
We just need the stone.
All right. Thornton.
So I've got a grip on her shoulders. I'm standing behind her and I've got her by the shoulders. And I've got her pulled against my body. Could my trunk make it down into my bag that's on my side and pull out a rope? I don't think it could. I think that would be a little bit too long.
Yeah, you got a lot going on here. If you're
Yeah.
trying to, if you're keeping the grapple going, then that's
All right. So I am going to. Oh. Let's do that. I'm going to cast Enlarge Reduce, but I'm going to reduce her size. I'll make her real small.
okay.
So this target size is halved in all dimensions, and its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal. They would go from medium to small category. So this is a con save of 15.
All right. she turns into a kitten before your eyes.
Hell yeah.
Her size is reduced. She disappears into her robes.
And so I still have a grip on her. So I'll now transition that was my action. So I'll get a good grip on her with my trunk. And can I bonus action to reach into my pouch and grab a rope?
Sure.
Okay. So I have one hand and a trunk on her. I'm going to reach in with the other hand, pull out my rope, and I'm going to hand it to Naoma and be like, you know what to do.
Where did she go?
She's gonna go and run up the stairs with the rope.
And I will end my turn.
Okay. Jeff,
Yes.
you still running?
I am still running. Yeah, I figure there's not much else for me to do. I knew what I had to do. So
He did. He knew exactly what he had to do.
Yep, and so
You
just
are-
gonna keep on moving.
You're halfway up the stairs now.
Okay.
He understood the assignment.
Good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do anything special on it. So yeah, just gonna keep hoofing it up the stairs.
Okay. All right, she is going to try to get out of this.
Yeah, Rush Dark Shadow has a good point. Does anybody got any catnip?
All right, she wiggles around in your grasp and tries to escape, and
Now we're herding cats.
she pops a paw out and reaches it out with its claws. And I would like for all of you to make a wisdom save.
Even us way up here.
Oh, let's see what the range is on this. Yeah, okay, not Jeff, and not yeah. Okay, so this is a Trenton Naoma thing.
14.
Okay.
No, Naoma's
you're
muted.
Muted,
But I
it's
saw
not
they
good.
rolled an 11.
It's an 11 off a nat 1, unless this is a charmed or trying to put us to sleep effect, in which case I have advantage.
Yeah, I don't think it's a charm; it's a control spell, but
Okay.
Oh, is this a spell that's being cast?
it is.
I'd like to counterspell it again.
Okay, all right. You see here, yeah, you see her stretching that paw out and saying some kind of incantation and looking very pointedly, and you're like, I know that's spellcasting stuff. Do your counterspell thing.
All right.
What is? Let's see. What's this third or below? It just doesn't happen.
Third or below just stops. If it's fourth or higher, there's a roll associated.
Okay. This is stopped by that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. She whiffed again.
I will once again be like, please
Your
stop.
trunk just comes over and slaps her hand.
Well,
That's how I counterspell.
I can keep doing this all day.
No, I cannot.
As she began that incantation, you started to feel yourself like just kind of freeze in place for a moment, but that feeling dissipates as you counter the spell.
Okay.
Clyde, it's your turn.
I'm going to run past Jeff.
You're just leapfrogging.
Yeah. I mean, my walking speed is 35, so I'm dashing at 70, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to be 10 feet in front, just running up the stairs. Be like,
You're just,
looking for stone.
you're just like left.
On your left.
On your
Don't
left.
say
On
it.
your left. Don't you say it. Yeah, so I just Naruto run past Jeff.
Beautiful. We love it. Naoma,
How much
it's your
further
turn.
is the stone?
Jeff is halfway up. You're a little more than halfway up.
Sweet.
Okay.
10 feet halfway up.
All right. Well, if you're going to make this difficult, I guess I'll try it again. And I'm going to try to cast Sleep again.
Mm-hmm.
This time at 7th level.
Okay.
I'd like to remind you that you're currently casting this while holding a rope.
Like, well, I know what to do.
I see you start
Sweet.
casting something, and I'm like, God damn it!
You know what to do. Yeah, I do.
So this is going to be 19d8. Hopefully this does something.
Well, is it her max HP or remaining HP?
Current HP.
Yeah, she took a bunch of damage. This should be fine.
So
There's
that's
no way she has more health than me. There's no way.
92 hit points.
It's not enough.
What?
She's strong.
I'm gonna start punching this lady in the head.
I don't know if you should do that. As I've said, she's strong.
I, as my bonus action, will start to tie the rope. I'll like throw the rope around Thranton and then like try to start tying her to Thranton.
Okay.
She's got like a battle Bjorn kind of like.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Thranton.
Okay.
Listen, this way
So
we know where she is, and you still have her grappled.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt her. Okay. All right. I have her underneath, like in my grip. I'm going to kneel down on the ground and then lay down on top of her.
Oh no.
So that way she can't move. She shouldn't be able to really speak all that much. She should be perfectly restrained. And yes, I understand that I will be suffocating her a little bit. Hopefully this won't last that long.
Give me a dex check.
A dex check. Oh, good God.
She's still a kitten.
Oh, nat 20.
You do not destroy her.
Nat 20 minus 1 down to 19.
Yep. She's not smoosh. You maneuver yourself in such a way that she is both pinned but not smoosh.
Just directly in the cleavage of my ample bosom.
Oh.
It's comfy there. It's a good spot.
All right.
But I would like to also be listening very intently for any spell casts.
any mumbling from under your chest?
Any mumbling from in there that doesn't just sound like
All right. Jeff.
and I'll as we're going down, I'll repeat, just please stop.
Non-lethal combats are always great.
Yeah, it's going perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep running frantically up there. I'm assuming I'm getting like a third of like I'm like one turn away now from the.
Yep.
Okay.
That is correct.
All right. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Let's see. So Jeff, as you start to get closer and closer to the top, you feel you feel the tower rumble a little bit.
It's concerning. Okay.
And it's the priest's turn. She does indeed make some very intentional mumbling.
I would like to. This sounds like a spell to me.
Yeah.
I would like to counterspell.
Okay. This is a 4th level spell.
Okay. So that means that if it's casting a 4, I make an ability check using my spell casting ability. the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
So
Spell's level is 4.
4. So 14, and my spell casting is a +2. So I'm looking for a 12.
What skill am I countering with? Spellcasting?
Oh, you're not doing anything.
I do a roll. I do a roll to
okay,
see
all right,
if
that
I
makes
do
sense.
it.
Okay.
So I'm looking for a 12.
Okay.
And I have a 10. So I get to 12. So the spell goes off.
Okay. All right, the spell happens. Okay, what happens to you is that suddenly the room disappears and you are in darkness. It's just, well, it's not even actually, it's not darkness. It's like an Apple commercial in here. It's like there's
it's just the
white
blank void.
everything. Yeah, you were in the void with the Janets.
So I'm gone. I no longer have. It's not like we are somewhere else. I'm gone.
You personally are in a different place.
Okay. So she is no longer restrained.
And yes, everybody else, if they look where Thranton was, he's not there anymore. And there's a tiny kitten flailing around and trying to run away.
Durant, I'm not there.
Threaten!
And that's the end of her turn.
Okay.
She's able to run like 10 feet away towards the door, but yeah, that's about all she did. Clyde, what's up? You're running.
I run past Jeff some more.
All right.
And do I also experience the shakes?
You experience the shakes, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, this massive sword falls.
What?
And
Like out of the wall?
no, kind of from the darkness at the top of the stairs.
Is there a person holding said sword?
Does the 22 hit you? It's just darkness.
Yeah.
There is a shadowy figure here that has brought the sword down on you. Okay, so that
sucks.
That's a hit. Make a dex save.
Dex save. 21.
You start to lose your footing on the edge of the stairs as this sword strikes you.
Ow!
Ouch, I have begun to lose my footing.
Whoa! I'm losing my footing. How much does this hurt me?
All right, so you're going to take 9 slashing damage, but wait, there's more. If I can find the dice for it. If I can't find the dice for it, you don't take any damage. That's how it goes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the rule.
That's the rule. That's how you play D&D.
Yep.
Sweet. All right, I have 69 hit points.
Nice.
Well done.
I think that means you don't do any more damage to me.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, those are like
Yeah.
yeah, that tracks.
Never gain any HP ever again.
You are gonna take. So yes, that first damage was the slashing variety. Of the necrotic variety, you're gonna take 20.
20 damage? I turn around to go home.
And
Why did we split the party?
and towering in front of you is this massive suit of armor with glowing red eyes, and it blocks the top of the stairway.
Okay.
And
That's my turn, I guess.
dude.
On my turn, I took damage.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. Naoma, it's your turn.
Oh wait, seriously? That's like Clyde doesn't get a turn?
Well,
He dashed-
ran,
he
he
dashed
ran,
forward.
he dashed.
Oh,
Yeah, he
okay.
took his
Yeah.
action.
Okay.
So if you've got a bonus action or something that lets you do some stuff, then you can do it.
I flip off the suit of armor. With my sword in my hand, I flip off the.
Goes to
I
flip
just-
you off back, but he's used up all his actions, so he can't.
Haha, take that, nerd.
He takes that, nerd.
No, can I do a? I'll cast Mark Target.
Okay.
The hunter's mark on it.
Okay.
Boom. It's marked.
All right.
My vengeance will be known. And that's me.
Good. And that will bring us to Naoma's turn.
So I, being very familiar with the spell Banishment, know exactly what just happened. And so I am. You said she only got about 10 feet away from me.
Yep.
Okay. And she's running towards the door.
Yes.
I am going to run up to her. Boy, do I really want to do this?
The answer is kick the kitten, and maybe. I hate
Yeah.
saying those words, but maybe.
Hunt.
The answer, the question is actually, do I blight the kitten?
Oh no.
Maybe you do.
I think I'm gonna 6th level blight the kitten.
Maybe you do.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's a con save of an 18.
All right.
All right.
It does not pass.
Okay, she is going to take a lot of damage.
Okay.
10d8 to be specific. Nope, and I rolled like all ones. She takes 35 points of damage.
Okay. All right.
And I believe she has to make a concentration check on banishment.
That is correct.
And then I am going to run in front of her and block the doorway.
Okay. All right. She has passed her concentration check. Threaten's still not there.
What?
What?
Oh my god. Okay.
Wait, yeah, because concentration is just a con check, isn't it?
Well, it's a con save that's either 10 or half the damage.
Whichever
Oh.
is higher.
Yeah, whichever's higher.
Okay.
So half
Let's see. Let's see. So
35
it's con.
is 17 and a half.
Yeah, so 17 rounded down.
Yeah. No, she literally just got it then.
No.
So close.
Why did I roll all ones?
That's the worst.
It is the
Okay.
worst.
And I'm just going to be like, bring Thranton back. And that's my turn.
All right. Thranton, you're in an Apple commercial.
Okay. I'll stand up off the ground and yeah, I don't have a way out of here. All right, so I'm going to hold an action of so I know what a banishment spell is. I don't have a way to do anything about it, but I'm going to work off the assumption that someone will get me out of here soon, and I will ready an action of lightning lure. So as soon as, if I come out of here, I want to lightning lure the kitten back towards me.
Okay.
So that'll be my prepped action.
All right. Okay, so you've got a held action. Jeff, it's your turn.
Okay, so how far away am I from this thing at the top of the stairs?
You can close the distance if you're feeling wild.
So, like, I mean, is that like dashing to it or just running or just normal moving to it?
Oh, that would be dashing.
Okay. And can I see past it?
You can see a faint red glow within the room behind it.
Okay. So, can I go my normal move speed and then say Misty Step to get behind it?
What's the range on Misty Step?
30 feet?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna run up and be like, then not there, and then behind it.
Okay.
Just pop a Misty Step. Just show up. I'm assuming, like, immediately behind it.
Okay.
And that's gonna be my turn.
All right.
From the void, you hear a single teardrop. I taught him so well.
It is. I gotta actually compare like the spell lists between me and Thranton, but they have some very specific similarities.
True.
All right. So Tidy Kitten Priest, she is gonna just keep running on out, and you see her leave the doorway and just disappear out around the corner.
As she runs past me, I'm going to make an attack of opportunity to try to kick her.
Okay. All right.
It's a 17.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. It wouldn't have done damage anyways.
She's just too small. She gets past it very nimbly and disappears out the door. A moment later, Thranton reappears back where he was. Thranton, you are standing above a chair with some robes in it.
Does my lightning lure still go off in that direction? Probably not, because I don't see her, right?
You need to be able to see her.
Yeah, okay.
I think.
I'm making sure that my spell doesn't like accidentally fire and pull Naoma.
Yeah, okay, so I guess it was a held action for when you got back. So yeah, the lightning lure would fire. Does it hit Naoma though? These are good questions. Thank you for asking. It does not hit Naoma. It flies off
Perfect.
out the doorway.
Don't shake your fist at me. You've already had this happen to you before. It was fine.
I didn't like it last time though.
The armor at the top of the stairs takes his sword and swings it around the top of its head in an intimidating fashion. Jeff, you feel the breeze up against your scalp of this thing. It plants the sword down into the ground to make a statement. And we will end the game there for tonight.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Neat.
So we've got a robot skeleton armor thing that we still got to fight.
Yeah.
And she's getting away.
Yes.
Well,
But there was only one entrance, right? One archway.
Right.
So she ran out into the crowd of other people. So we'll see how that pans out.
yeah, I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not so sure that's on its own the worst thing. Like,
Cool. All right.
and like, and just for my education, like, how big is this armor at the top?
It is 10 feet tall.
Okay, I might be able to push it over, but it's tall.
And presumably heavy.
Yeah.
When this thing steps, you know it.
Hey, gravity works two ways. He's at the top of some stairs, so Just saying.
We'll see next time.
Slinky his way down.
How
Yep.
do we solve this problem? We'll find out next time.
Jeff tries to just tackle him down the stairs. Spent four turns running up to the top of the stairs, and then immediately tries to ride his way down.
Yeah, it'll be great. I look forward to it.
Yep. This is the sort of. These are the plans. These are the plans.
This is why we play D&D.
Yes.
Cool.
This very specific situation.
Yes.
This was
This is the
I
one.
always hope for this scenario to come up.
Took us a year and a half to get here, but we finally did.
We did it. We can end the campaign.
Yep.
All right, cool. Well, yes. Thank you for watching, everybody. That was good. Once I woke up, happy holiday season zone, I guess. Happy Decemberween.
Happy
Holiday season zone.
Happy holidays
holiday-
for those who
happy-
celebrate.
Fun.
And actually, we're a Toyotathon household ourselves.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the holiday season zone now. I think that's just what I'm going to refer to.
It's
December.
been the holiday season zone for a couple of months now, but yeah, we're in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm into
Cool.
it.
All right. Yeah, that's all I got. Ian, roll that beautiful bean footage.
I guess I will. So yeah, again, thank you everybody for watching. While it may be a little bit late to get something for the Christmas, it's still not too late to get something from New Year's, and our good friends at Gemhammer and Sons Gaming are more than happy to hook you up with such things, including cards from the deck of Plunder, which we definitely use for loot now. That's where some of the loot that we uncovered earlier in today's session came from. That's where the 6 sword that Clyde and I have been passing back and forth came from. They've got a whole bunch of cool stuff: dice, decks, books, good stuff. And if you use code PowerWordCasual, you get 10% off your order. So enjoy that. Thursday, 5-hit list returns with our very special Christmas episode. And we're heading in and we're going to be talking our favorite Christmas presents that we have received over our far too long lives.
Is it the holiday season zone episode now?
Yeah, it's true. It would be
That is
Holiday
it,
Season
yeah.
Zone
It's been
episode.
rebranded, yes.
Yeah.
A special holiday season zone episode.
Now, you may think that means like it's secular, non-denominational. Oh, no. It's its own special thing. Has its own
Arc
rituals.
is like the Shakespeare of my vocabulary. I use so many words that Arc invents, like Zeldos, Smashos.
I mean, Smashos I definitely stole from someone else, and Zeldos was extrapolated from that. Also, Fire
Well,
Emblems.
the adding an O's to the end of everything is definitely something I do now. Now the holiday season zone. Arc has really got a career of vocabularistics.
I'm glad you
Holidayzos.
enriched your life. Holiday, yeah. Holidors.
Holidors. Happy Holidors.
Happy holidays.
All right, so we will be here on Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah.
Thursday, I apologize.
I mean, that wasn't a correction. That was a reiteration. But yeah, Thursday night, 7:30 on this channel, twitch.tv/poweredcasual. If you aren't watching us live right now somehow. Speaking of watching stuff live, we won't have Humblewood tomorrow. We're streaming 3 days a week is a lot for this crew, so we're alternating weeks with 5-hit list. So next week we'll have Humblewood, but if you missed our debut, you can definitely watch the VOD here on Twitch or on our YouTube channel as well. Search Powered Casual or right on the YouTubes and it'll pop right up. And
Yeah, it was pretty good. I did watch it.
oh, nice. It's a lot of fun. Like, it's always fun playing with a new DM. As I've played D&D with Jekka, I've DM'd for Jekka, been a player with Jekka, but she's never been on the other side of the screen, so that's always a fun experience. And yeah, Humblewood's neat. It's got its own special feel to it, which I really appreciate. But 5 hit list comes first. So watch that on Thursday. Get a little holiday season zone prep as we lead into the Christmas holiday, which is well entrenched within the holiday season zone. In case you ever wondered what 4 of the 8 days of Christmas were, they are the holiday season zone. History days.
Holiday season.
Yes, very good.
Also, in other 5 hit list news, at sometime in the new year, probably the 20th, may chance, we will be trying to set up a very special Marvel episode of 5 hit list, going through our trying to definitively rank the MCU beginning to end. So that's going to be a treat.
It'll be on 5 hit list day, but it will not be restricted to 5 hits.
Oh,
It will
no.
be all however many movies there are.
It is. I've got my list here. It is including Spider-Man, the third one.
Mhm.
It is 27 movies. And
Okay,
Yeah, it's
so
going to be a long episode.
yeah,
1 to 27. Nah, we'll be fine.
it'll like there'll be some.
We won't have a lot to say at the beginning when we're starting at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
It's just this one. F this movie.
No, I don't know. With my list,
I
like
might.
the bottom of my list is contentious. I will say that right now. Like
Ooh.
there will.
All right, so
Yeah.
start at the top
Oh,
and then work your way down.
The top
What?
is likely to be less contentious, like in general.
I guess it would be interesting to start with everything that we won't all agree 100%, but like, oh, we all like this movie. Yeah, cool. We're on the same page. But as we start getting further and further down, be like, where is Guardians 2? What are you doing? Why haven't you talked about Captain America Winter Soldier yet? What are you doing?
What is wrong with you? Why have you
Yeah.
made these life choices? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be a lot of that. We are further plans to be announced and detailed on that once we get everybody involved. But that'll be a lot of fun. That'll be coming in the new year. But for tonight, that's all we got. So I do hope that you have a nice night. Have a nice couple days until we see you again on 5 Hit List on Thursday night at 7:30. But until then, hope everybody has a nice night. Has a good time. Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.